Yeah, I think the moment it clicked for me, I knew I wanted to be a songwriter and continue to write songs was after I completed my first song. I think I was 14. Um, but there's something addicting about, that was back in the day of cassette tapes. I was recording on my mom's little, I don't know, cassette radio thing. And to be able to write a song, record it, and then go out in the car and plug it in and hear myself back was a magical feeling. And weirdly enough, hundreds and hundreds of songs later, it still is the same feeling. And the turnaround now is a lot quicker because, we can pretty much do a really layered production pretty quickly in a day, even on the bus, and that night get to listen to it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that addiction is still there, and it's so special to start with nothing one morning with some friends, and that night be able to play something for another group of friends, of what you did that day. Favorite part of the songwriting process, I fall in love with melody. I guess melodic fiend. I love working on melody, and that's what I gravitate towards first, I think, when I'm listening to outside songs as well. So I'm usually grinding on a melody. Lyric usually falls into place after that, but that's really, I think, what I get off on, is finding those melodies that just make you feel good, make you feel something, and that's just a special thing. It's such a weird thing. That's the weird part about music is melody and why that affects us the way it does, but I'm glad I'm a part of it. Best bit of advice I've ever received. I don't know if this is the best, but it's one that sticks out for me. I was at a showcase. I think it was Eli Young Band. This is way back in the day. I don't know how to discover those guys, but they were one of my favorite bands. They had not even really broken out of the Texas scene yet, and they were just coming to Nashville for one or two shows. It was the first or second show ever, and we were at 12th and Porter in Nashville, and there's this old guy. I don't know who he was. Older gentleman, hammered at the show, and apparently he'd been in the business a while, and we just got to talking. I went to get a beer or something, and he said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Man, I want to be an artist. I'm writing songs and just trying to figure it out. Just love these guys." And he said, "Well, one thing I can tell you is there's no such thing as luck in the music business. The so-called luck in the music business is simply opportunity and preparedness." And I don't know why that stuck with me, but I took it to heart, and right then I realized, okay, let's be prepared if I ever get the opportunity to step through a door and a door opens. And years later, doors started opening for me, and I'm still trying to step through them. I had a really cool first couple of experiences hearing my song on the radio for the first time, because it was Cowboys and Angels. I wrote, inspired by my grandparents' love story, and first time I heard it, I was on a radio tour still, which is where we're visiting all the radio stations in the U.S., and we were on a bus, and I was with a lot of my team that's with me today. I think 3 of those people were on the bus with me, and we were promoting that song, and so to hear it, I was like, whoa, this is working. It was really cool, to see that hard work was paying off those first several weeks we were out there. And the second time I heard it I was in the back of my dad's truck. My mom was up front, and I think we were driving to Dairy Queen in my hometown, and it came on unexpectedly. And that was emotional. We all started crying and cheering, and it was really cool. So I was blessed. It wasn't like I was driving late at night and heard it. I was with, the people that are responsible for me being on this earth and in the music business. So it was really cool. Key to a great collaboration is being comfortable with those in the room with you, I think. But then there's also uniqueness. Like, I have really good success with first-time co-writes as well. And I don't know if that's just, it's kind of like a date. Maybe you're trying to impress somebody for the first time, so you're giving it all you got. You're not cutting corners. And you feel a little bit embarrassed if you don't get something good. Maybe you're trying to prove yourself, so there's a little pressure there. I don't know, but the energy has to be good. I have been in co-writes where there's maybe egos get in the way, or there's just a bad vibe, and that never wins. So it's got to be nothing but good vibes. I think that's the key to a great collaboration. Everybody's got to be there for the same goal, and that's to make a little magic.